From San Diego to Saudi Arabia, welcome back, fellow fans of Clash of Clans. It's your host, Galadon, and I am so excited to be bringing you a look at Legend League at Town Hall 15 and a return of one of my favorite attacking armies. That's right, it's Queen Charge Hybrid, and it is being used by some of the top players in the game right now. Exciting to watch. An old favorite of Galadon's. I realize my true old favorite is Go Wipe, but the modern favorite, Queen Charge Hybrid with Hog Riders and Miners, and that is exactly what we're looking at right here. Now, of course, this is brand new Legend League content right after the update, so we are going to see a variety of upgrades on bases. Now, if you like a variety, maybe consider subscribing to the channel for a variety of Clash of Clans content. Certainly appreciated. Also turning on notifications, and of course, leaving a comment down below for the YouTube algorithm helps out a great deal, almost as much as using code Galadon. But again, remember, I'm here to advertise the creator code for all content creators, not just myself. It helps keep the lights on, that is for sure. Okay, so this is going to be a relatively classic, simple, straightforward funnel and Queen Charge Hybrid. I love to watch this stuff. The only part of this attack that kind of caught me off guard is that coming from the far side of the Town Hall confidence. Some players have this confidence. I certainly do not. This is not something that I would normally try, but I think that Kronos saw the upgrade level of this base, saw it as basically a max 14 with a couple of rage spell towers, and decided he could overwhelm it. And that is the advantage of attacking with that boost. You've got the boosted heroes and troops, especially if you hammered your lab. That is something that everybody should do if they are concerned with trying to grab those 3 stars as a brand new Town Hall 15, or any new Town Hall for that matter. But again, let's just kind of watch, and I always end up talking over the first attack and then we'll come back, and I promise there'll be more attacks, and we'll kind of break down the exact strategy that is being used right here. We've got a couple of different members of Tribe that are using Queen Charge Hybrid, which also restores my faith. If it were only one player doing this, then I think maybe he's an anomaly, maybe he's, you know, a relic, a blast from the past, but he's not. This is definitely taking advantage of the new levels of troops, heroes, and yes, the stronger than ever miner. Although I would love to see the battle drill being used a little bit more. I love the battle drill. It is definitely my new favorite siege machine. But right here, Kronos working with those new pets as well. Also, that is something that everybody is going to experiment with. You'll notice that a lot of players are keeping the unicorn with the archer queen. And if you're using a Queen Charge, Queen Walk, I know I've talked about this before, optimal pet pairings, the archer queen with the unicorn. I really like the royal champion with the phoenix so that she gets a last ditch effort. And then maybe the barbarian king with Diggy, because Diggy is crazy strong as well. And then I don't know, I'm not a fan of Lizzie, not just because Lizzie's not named Lizzie, but for many other reasons. It feels a little bit underpowered. But you know what wasn't underpowered? This attack. Kronos picking up an easy overwhelm 3-star against, yes, I realize, kind of a noob Town Hall 15. And it's not right to call anybody who's a Town Hall 15 a noob, but you know what I mean. Okay, so let's move on and check out another attack. This one does have the monolith in there lurking at the bottom, a couple of rage spell towers right next to the Town Hall. And again, this is Kronos starting out with a beautiful funnel. So we've got to watch this. We're also looking at the composition. Notice it's very heavily shifted towards miners. 19 miners and only 10 hog riders. That is an adjustment I've made in an attempt to copy this strategy, although I will admit my success rate is not quite as high as theirs, but that's just a lack of skill, I guess. Okay, let's move on. Here comes the blimp. That is right, the blimp once again going to roll in and help funnel the archer queen. The blimp going down, even though it's not anywhere near the town hall or other key defenses like the monolith, is going to clear out a pair of inferno towers, and again, make sure that the archer queen goes down towards the left-hand side, and it also brings out that defensive clan castle. Now you can see the remainder of the funnel is going to start from way down at the very left corner of this base, so watch for that as the archer queen, she's going to make that turn in that wall opening that's been opened by a super wall breaker, and you'll again see that there is no other place for the hogs and the miners to go but right smack down through the heart of this base once the funnel completes it. We're still waiting for the funnel to get started. Kronos, I don't know how these guys, okay, come on. That was an absolutely beautiful 300 IQ move right there. The invis spell made sure the archer queen went in towards the town hall, and now he drops everybody else. with a minimal amount of funneling. You see the Barbarian King below 9 o'clock on the left-hand side is going to work his way down, and that's going to get the Hogs and the Miners away from the Town Hall, away from the poison, away from the rage spells on defense, as the Archer Queen takes it down by herself and continues through the core. So again, great idea. Try to get your main attacking force to avoid that poison bomb from the Town Halls 14s and 15s anytime possible. And in the reverse, keep your heroes away from the Monolith. The Monolith completely ineffective against large groups of troops like Hog Riders, Miners, Balloons, anything like that is simply going to overwhelm it. It never even saw the Archer Queen with that big, ugly, all-looking Sauron-looking eye thing that is just... Man, it's a scary defense, right? You gotta admit. Okay, anyway, the rest of the attack goes as planned. The Archer Queen somehow stays alive, and okay, fine. She doesn't get that scatter shot down, but no big deal. Plenty of units left. The Barbarian King looks like maybe he took a nap at the bottom of the base and now decided to rejoin the attack. He's working his way up from the very bottom. Royal Champion ability, that's going to just about take out every single defense. Just a matter of cleanup of those outside buildings, a couple of high hit point storages, and we're done. Kronos with yet another 3-star. And again, this is an attack that works really well at Legend League because it's flexible. There are many ways to funnel, and obviously it's going to be easier than, say, a Sui hero type attack because you never know if you're going to be able to get to the Town Hall with your heroes. Now, Kronos, not the only one pushing up high in Legend League. This, by the way, is a relatively early screenshot of the season. So these guys are going to be well over 6,000 trophies. And here comes King Melvin going after a well-upgraded, respectable Town Hall 15. And yes, once again, Hog Riders and Miners. And yes, once again, 19-10 ratio. So 19 Miners, 10 Hog Riders. And this time he's got the Siege Barracks, which is, I would say, probably the easiest of the siege machines to use. And while the funnel will be classic, the approach is not. It's once again counterintuitive because he's coming from the opposite side. He could not be further from the Town Hall with this attack. The Archer Queen at the bottom, but again, the reason for this is look at the value. Look at what's going to be taken out by the Queen Charge early on. You've got the defending Archer Queen. You've got the defending Barb King, the Warden Statue, the Eagle Artillery right there in the middle. Also going to be soon activating that Clan Castle. That's going to help out. And the far left-hand side, way over there by that camp at 9 o'clock, is where you'll see the remainder of the funnel happen. So that makes it feel like a Galadon style attack because you just drop the siege machine and a Barbarian King way out on the corner, and there's a really clear funnel, and everybody else, the Hogs and the Miners, going to roll in right after the Eagle Artillery and get it out of the way early in this attack. Notice the Barbarian King goes down before the Siege Barracks. He's going to make sure that it doesn't take damage, let it drop all of its wizards out, and then here come the Miners and the Hog Riders just about the same time as the King and the Siege went down on the left-hand side. Again, the confidence level of these guys is off the charts because I would be scared that I'm not getting all the way to that Town Hall right now, especially with all of those Inferno Towers and those 2 Spell Towers right next to the Monolith, the single target Inferno and the Town Hall. But you know, that's what separates the men from the boys, I guess. On the right-hand side, the Archer Queen continues. On the left-hand side, the Siege Barracks contents are funneling, and here come the Hog Riders out of the Siege Barracks just in time to join everybody else right at the core. Don't know how he did this, but here they are. And check out the clock, 20 seconds left to destroy 25% of this village. This was insane. I mean, this damage is so spread out amongst the remaining buildings that it almost defies logic that you could finish this attack in 7 seconds. Right here, the final seconds count down, and every single building being attacked at once. Somehow King Melvin annihilates this base, making it look way too easy for the rest of us to even comprehend. But it is a great strategy to use at Legend League at Town Hall 15. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for sticking around all the way to the end. True hashtag Galafam, you know I love, think about, and appreciate every single one of you every single day. So get out there, make the best of the rest of your day, week, month, and year. Be kind to other people, animals, and the planet. I'll see you back here again tomorrow for more full attacks.
Galadon, make up your mind, man. Talk fast or talk slow. When you talk like that, it gives me whiplash.